Rise and shine, you guys. I'm gonna give y'all part 3 today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna resume and continue with the storyline. And also because the reason why I wanted to touch basis on this, because the whole reason why I'm giving you guys a backstory of how God has saved me and kept me time and time again, because this last time that I fell short and I thought I was condemned and that God's presence was, I didn't feel like God's presence was taken from me. I just felt like the world was beating me down. And in the time where I was relying more on the world to help me and physical things in this world to help me, like people, therapists, money, better situations, a better job position, it wasn't none of that. God showed me that all I needed was a better relationship with Him and to rely on Him, because in the time that I fell back this last time, I wasn't reading my Bible. I wasn't relying on God as much as I should have. And in the beginning, that God was helping. So I was in the lion's den for like a good 6 months. And in those 6 months, I was praying. I was doing better. I was doing what I needed to do to be kept and not hurt by me walking in the lion's den. Because in the lion's den, you could get hurt, baby. You could get eaten up and swallowed up and spit out. But I didn't, because of me relying on God. But the times where I fell short and stopped relying on God, I seen the reason why I started feeling how I was feeling, and the reason why I even fell into depression was because I stopped relying on God. I stopped reading the living word. I stopped using the living word as a weapon, as a tool of means to have comfort, to have fulfillment, to have joy, to have instruction, to have wisdom, to have discernment. In times where I didn't have discernment or didn't know right from wrong, and not right from wrong like, oh, someone yelled at a person, that's wrong. I'm talking about spiritually wrong and spiritually right. Like, someone can tell you they're happy for you, but you truly know their motives because of their tone and their actions and how they move when you're not around. I'm talking about that type of right and wrong. The spiritual discernment that to the naked eye, you don't know, and not even the naked eye, behind your back, you don't know, because you're not around in those spaces and places. But the intuition and the knowing that God gives you, because He's in all places and everything and all things, He can let you know when something is not of Him and something is not so good, because He's seen the things you cannot see. He's heard the conversations you don't know about. And He truly can see that person's heart. Something physically we cannot see, but God knows spiritually. Right and wrong. God knows spiritually what it is and what it ain't. And baby, because we are spiritual beings, but also human beings connected to this human world,